big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Throwing Sangapolatelli. On the move, he fires. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's loose on the right. He's at the touchdown, Stanford. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Jaron Kiave Sangapolatelli. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Golden Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his big tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
When you make a quarterback feel comfortable, man, they'll sit in that pocket, they'll go through the progressions, but when you start to hit them, they become very human, very average. They got to do a better job of keeping him upright, protecting him, so he can have a better second half than he did first.
And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
they've got it. On the snap, it's Ford. He breaks a tackle. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcats.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Turns it upfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Direct snap. It's Ford. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
Well, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line to go forward in that situation of the field at this juncture of the game, but this head coach does, and his offense shows you why. Great job up front getting some push, and the running back knew exactly where he needed to go.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it on the option. There he goes. Quick step and go. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Give him 109 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Making the adjustment on the play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Swapped immediately.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Straight ahead, it's Davis. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
So you're saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying there's a chance.
Fullback's got it. Turning it on. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He's got an open man. And the Golden Bears in the hurry up. Sangapavatelli going for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
Third and long coming up. He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. Again, it's Sangapavatelli. He won't get there. The defense with a fourth down stop.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for an alley. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Davis. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical.
Touchdown, Cardinal! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. The Cardinal extend that lead, and now they can almost sense grabbing the axe.
And when Stanford gets the lead, we know what time it is. They're going to play their brand of football, their physical brand, try to take home this rivalry game the way they know how to do it, Paul.
You got to wonder what the mindset is for Cal right now here in the second half. All of the emotional and physical buildup leading to this game. They know how important it is, and you can feel it slipping away. You just wonder if there's a sense of panic right now on the Bears sidelines.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. JKS. He's got the back in the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Golden Bears want to move quickly. Throwing Balotelli. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Up-tempo for the offense.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies behind the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Right down the boulevard.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Firing deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. After the game, it is Stanford who will hold on to the axe and guard it securely on the farm until these two meet again next year. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the USC Trojans and the Wisconsin Badgers. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you get to Madison, Wisconsin...
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Running inside, it's Jordan. Enough to move the chains. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Breaks into the open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. Receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for the Wisconsin offense.
And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Escapes the pressure to his right. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Look out! It's dropped. Hits inside. It's Jordan. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the 1st down.
Yeah, the basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it, but you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job of it.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Powers inside. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Trojans are flying down the field. Quick give. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Moves the pocket. It's Mayava. Right side, it's Jordan. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The Trojans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st. He's got the tight end. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And he's in. Looking for space. It's Jordan. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He lets one fly deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped. From the gun, it's Jordan. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. This time he's got him. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. The quick game. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Wants to throw again. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. They finally get him down. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Fresh set of downs going up top. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in, the first down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The Trojans come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Makes the grab. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Rushes on. Finds his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the line. And he takes it in for the... That 43-yard field goal attempt was well within his range, but he misfired, and they'll turn the ball over. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 26. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. And he drops it just a little slippery in the